And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to day number 2 of the Logitech Presents the Valorant Ready to Play Esports series in Bangladesh with a prize pool of 70 Kaka, over 150 team registered, knockout series, best of ones. And this is just season number 1. We have season number 2 right around the corner after these teams have already set up their rankings. But for now, we have a brand new game with a brand new start with a lot of action for you all right here and right now. The games are going to be starting in just a little bit. But hey, for now, it's going to be your boy Aggressive here. Looking hot, looking fly, and a slight little bit more of a casual wear because we are going to be going in for a large number of games to say the very least. But for now, the teams, they're going to be KhelaPariNah going up against Team Bane. And I do believe that there was a difficulty in one of the players not being able to connect. So we may need to rehost this almost immediately. That was a slight bit of a questionable situation. It feels as though there was a party glitch happening on that end. They're going to be jumping straight back towards my cam while we do fix up the issue regardless of the problem. 52 seconds. We're going to be able to re-roll it down. Players are going to be able to jump back in. And at the end of the day, we're going to be trying to fix whatever problems the team had. But when you consider both of these squads, let's just talk about the primary issues here and there. First of all, the main thing that I would like to highlight is the fact that both of these teams are quite new when it comes down to their ranked rounds, but as players, they seem quite, I would say, competent in the way that their rankings show. We do see a lot of diamonds. We see a couple of diamond 3s here, diamond 1s, plat 3s here and there. So it should be okay at the end of the day, but let's just say they need something more to play around with. Give them a couple of chances and let them reevaluate themselves to get it something a little bit better, but I guess it's fine. But for now, there is a couple of more technical difficulties that we are trying to sort down through. See how it all goes. But I hope you all are having a great day out here. It's been a pretty long one for me personally because let's just say I've been stuck doing a lot of events. Just finished up a LAN event, now coming over to cast 2 games for you guys back at home. I know it's a much more enjoyable feat to say the very least, but your boy's tired, your boy's having a pretty rough time of his own, but regardless, let's just keep the ball rolling in our court. Let's have fun on the server, and let's see exactly what all these squads have in store for us. Now, personally, I don't know anything about these teams. And unless you play this game on a regular basis, you know these teams, maybe they have some home supporters back there. You're going to be quite happy, to say the very least, of how this will start to pan out. But for now, at least, taking it slow, taking it steady, one step at a time. I do believe that we're going to be jumping straight up in towards the game. See, hopefully this time around there won't be no issues. We can just play the game as it was meant to be. Jumping straight into the game once more. Right, it's going to be starting up. And this time around, should be no problems whatsoever. Bind will be the map that has been chosen for the selection. And Bind being one of the maps that we know is pretty bare bones in the way that it can be played. Both of these squads, they know how to play around with it. They know the strengths and weaknesses of the maps. I do believe because the compositions point towards that. But the thing with compositions is that a lot of people will try to go in for comfort over meta. So here is where the real problems can arise, or it could be completely flat as well. The main mistake that I am hoping to not see is them possibly picking up maybe something like a triple duelist composition where it really just doesn't add anything. These are the common misconceptions of a lot of different teams, and that is where a lot of them just start to completely fall out. This doesn't look that good, but at the end of the day, I think, sure, maybe we can see something a bit better. In line here, we're going to be jumping into the matchup. teams are loading on down over towards the server. Gonna take a couple seconds, get myself back in. I did buy an SSD, but seemingly the SSD is just not fast enough. But regardless, game's up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at home. I'm sure you're excited here for this matchup as well. Things are gonna be looking interesting to say the very least, with both of these teams just being quite on par with each other, I would say, considering the ranks, but ranks are not really everything, and I'm pretty sure everyone back at home can agree with me on that. We do see a strong stack from the members of Team Banes over on towards the B side. They're looking for a strong B hit right off the get-go, but we really need to see first if all of this is going to happen properly for them. But the real question of the matter is, does B hit work, or are they going in for a very slow, methodical take, waiting for the defenders to make the first initial move? It can work, but at the same time, it seems to be quite detrimental as well. I like the placement of this camera though. The spy cam's gonna be able to get some good info. First player to get spotted, and the 1 wick's gonna be clean. It is research. He's able to get all the information. Makes his way up, sneaky like. Orb will get picked up though from the defense, from the attack. And the Cypher getting damaged down to oblivion. He needs to run his way back out almost immediately. The Sheriff can easily sing that song of death if they're not careful. Over towards the side, the shots will be taken, but again the Cypher comes in down strong. The Omen trying to retaliate with some form of damage, not going to be able to hold in the defenders. They're just going to start dropping their bodies, but even more problematic will be the Cypher from the defense, completely shutting everyone down. Now it's all up to the Sage to get as much as he possibly can. Has a ghost in hand, is able to upgrade, gets spotted out though, and regardless, he's just gonna get mowed down from the other end. Lamau doesn't get the kill, but he deals damage for Tox. Get that final blow. 0-1. Side of Team Banes. Not a bad execution. Pretty good, pretty strong. They have the proper crossfires and the focus fire for each of the players, but at the end of the day, they need to be a lot more consistent in the way that they're getting a lot of these engagements. It doesn't look good, but I honestly believe down the line.
Standing ahead.
We do see a little bit of a lineup coming in, but the mow down from the attackers are just way better. Toxrat just completely shutting down every single player before they can even breathe, and that fast take over towards a short. I like the idea, but the issue is the Sky Flash really did not affect it as properly as you would have hoped for, so it's just bad. And now Neon's gonna be able to find that finishing blow. Gets that shot, does a little bit of a hippity hop. Could have costed him the entire round if he wasn't careful there. A little bit dangerous, but hey, flirting with danger, it's part of the game sometimes. 0-2 with 1 casualty, I can play for full performance.
A gift.
See on the other side though, a little bit more of a forward aggression,
going A,
trying to get this first initial bounce of information being given towards the side of the defense. Remains the
take flight.
They want to approach this side. We do see 2 players holding from the other end of the sides. They have gained some information, forced out a pain shell, and that pain shell alone can get a lot of value for them for this initial roundup. Pretty much damage being given, some utility being thrown around against each other. Team Banes, they're playing it smart, they're playing it slow. They do not yet have the sheer amount of confidence that you would hope to see in a double duelist composition, but these slow, methodical plays as well can help them out immensely to feel out their opposition early on in a lot of these fights. But you need to take advantages a lot sooner than you would have hoped for. Pi taking a good amount of damage, but Vengeance coming in with a tear of his own, finds all the value, finds all the shot, but again it's the Cypher, man. The Cypher is just such a demon over towards his B side. His traps are being held beautifully. Ostrix, again. He comes in clutch. He gets the ace as well to finish everything off. Lamau can't even hold it down.
Anything. Not
This
even
1 and 2 scoreline is just perfect for him. This one Cypher is the bane of their existence. Even in the test round, he pulled off 2 incredible kills to change everything up for the defense. 8 and 2 is already started. Ostrix. This boy.
This is a nice spot. This goes here. That goes there.
Cam's gonna be lovely from him as well. Personally, I don't prefer this cam, and I prefer the cam over towards the side of up top of the entrance because it allows for a complete watch of both sidelines, hookah and off long. So you don't even need to place a tripwire for that type of engagement, and you can play a lot more aggressively as a Cypher. And playing aggressive as a Cypher, personally, I have found out to be the best way to make this agent work in a lot of different situations. Cypher just allows that level of versatility that a lot of players have not yet explored, in the lower ranks at least. But then again, teams evolve, teams learn, and it just takes them a little bit of time to get to that same level. So, spots out 1. Gives away the judge though. Judge play. Just be problem, but look at the Vengeance. He's pushing his way up, and Vengeance is able to get that first initial pre-kill. Noob making his way towards the corner, trying to pick up the gun of his buddy, and Neon, he's in the perfect spot, the perfect flank. The peek, it needs to be beautiful. The smoke timing needs to be perfect as well. Noob's gonna be able to make his way out over towards the default box, swinging out from the side, and Neon with perfect crosshair placement shuts it all down and brings it all back. This A-side now will call out a lot more rotations than they could have hoped for. And Adi needs to come in clutch. Misses the first initial shot, and there's no way he can hold this push down. Not anymore, that is. And Neon shuts down another player over towards the A-side. They're gonna try to retaliate and maybe switch everything out, but the camera gets absolutely no information. Ostrix, he got an ace in the last round to give it towards the side of the defense, but for now, Vengeance takes another. They're now looking for this final kill. Over towards the other end. Just a couple of more. Maybe they can find something here. But Neon, he has the angle, he has the corner. Doesn't have the bullets though, needs to immediately up to go in for that reload. Final couple of shots. That's all that he needs to bring this one back. And Ostrix, he's trying to be the game changer for them. Couple of bullets here, couple of bullets flying left and right. And the Cypher shows that he is the better center in this engagement. Not gonna live for long though, because now he has to make his runway down. Maybe die to one of the players to even get an ultimate point for himself. It's got out. Can't even save that gun. Didn't even really gain much here at all at the end of the day. For now, things don't look that good. I do see a little bit of a technical pause coming in, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be trying to fix everything.
I need this.
Right back.
My thanks.
And we are back already. No dilly-dallying here, it seems. The teams are just absolutely pumped up and crazy for this matchup. Hey, I'm pumped as well. You may not hear it in my voice, but I'm sorry for that. I'm just extremely tired in that regard. It's been a long day, been up since like, what, 7 a.m.? 7 a.m., let's say, and I've been talking for a while. A lot of walks, a lot of places to go, and a lot of fun to be had. But then again, plans just completely burn you out if you're not careful. But from the other side, Team Baines, they're giving a lot of respect down to their opposition. And this level of respect is what you could hope for from the opposition team. Because this level of respect gives you some form of an edge that you need to try and survive. They tried to opt to go in for that gun. The gun's gonna get picked up almost immediate. They're looking for more. Bodies could be dropping at any second. Here comes another one, but he's gonna be able to survive and live for it another day. Cossacks comes in clutch once more, and this eco rush over towards the other side comes in beautiful. That's gonna be the first, that's gonna be the second, that's gonna be the third. Neon with a spray and a half, he's gonna be able to shut everything down. And the Sentinels, they battle each other off. This ended so badly for them. The perfect push, all of the kills, but Neon just puts a damper on their plans because of one small misplay from the Rays. That satchel, not really the most necessary of utility to be used there, but again, Ocrix is an opportunity to bring this one back. Slow push up from showers. Lurks good. And I wait this exact position. Expecting him to come around from the side of main. But with this plan being placed for exactly Heaven and for CT, it's not looking that good. Defender side of spawn is completely out in the open. Shots will be taken. No information being given. That's the peak from Alpha. That's gonna be the kill. Team Banes, they take another round and a 1-4 scoreline for their side. The team playing Coronation just working out beautifully for them. That is what I'd love to see. They're making sure this double duelist composition is aggressive, but at the same time, it has a form of tactic. Not a lot of teams can pull this one off. And Team Banes, they're trying to solidify themselves as a top contender the way that they're.
Go get him.
Okay, Alpha. Gotta be careful there, buddy. Much of an aggressive peek could just cost you there. Back off. Play it slow. Play it steady. It's the name of the game here. And at the end of the day, they're gonna make their way back.
Here.
I do see the Cypher going in for a little bit of a play of his own. The cage gives him slight advantages needed for the first initial kill. This kill can easily bring in position of the raise. In for this lurk, going in for this play. This will be so important that he finds his first initial kill. It's gonna be bad and he's gonna drop. And it will be Toxrak getting that kill for him. 1-on-1. And this is what I meant. You just need to be patient and wait for the defenders to start making a mistake. As soon as they believe that they have lost out on an advantage, that is where the problems will start to arise. The defenders already made their rotation up. No information being given.
Here.
They're waiting to see how much they can get away with, but again,
30 seconds
Alpha
left.
gave away the info, got a couple of the rotations. But making their way up, and the timing's gonna be beautiful. Lamb's control has already been gained, and Lamau is in the perfect spot to stop everyone from coming in towards the sideline. I don't think he's gonna expect him, and Lamau coming in down strong, looking for more, and it's gonna be Alpha shutting down another. Now it's just done. It's just dusted. We do see a couple more players trying to retaliate here, but again, the raise shuts down the third. He's looking for his last. Take the swing, buddy, and take the fight because you deserve this kill. But again, not gonna happen. Not just today. Toxrat over on the other side. Easy kill for him. Shuts it down, brings it all back, and a 1-5 scoreline to end everything for the side of KhelaPariNah. Well, I'm not gonna say that it's part of their namesake because it's not a nice thing to say, but yeah, seems like they're not having the best of time. They need something. Otherwise, they can just be down. Just
Scanning ahead. There they are.
see a flying raise immediately jumping in with a judge. Maybe the judge is gonna be able to find something. Alpha shuts down one. I see a lot. Oh, a problem, Alpha. You gotta be careful about these. You can't really go in aggressive like that. That's gonna be a costly one for you and your team because now they're in a 3 versus 3 situation. Adib taking his way up, asks the drop sound. Here comes a Hunter's Fury trying to gain that first form of an advantage, but the swing's just gonna be faster. Adib's gonna be able to shut down pretty much everything. But Neon, look at this guy. I think that he's gonna be the game changer. He's not gonna be able to find out much. And CrossX comes in from the side with his buddy Noob to try and get those final kills. Finds it all up, cleans them up as well, and gets us this final to the scoreline. A well-deserved round from the members of the defense because they were able to shut down a lot of the aggression being caused by Alpha. And I don't understand, Alpha. You really didn't need to go that far up. You had Lamb's control. You had a goddamn judge in your hand. You can easily control Lambs and just not go anywhere. But that level of over-aggression and overconfidence can easily get you killed. You need to show respect to your opposition on all times. Just one slip up, and then you're just done for.
You want to play? Let's play.
Do see a little bit more of a problem here over towards the other side. If this guy peeks,
Blind.
it's a pretty bad position for him. Not gonna find out anything. It's also not able to gain any form of Alpha makes its way up, tries to spot that first initial player. To be found just yet, but Neon. Angle, if he finds this shot, it's gonna be crucial for him. Spots out one of the players, should be able to find a body, but again, it's out right in the nick of time. This is a default spread from the members of Team Banes, which are all around the map, step at a time. Vengeance in his way up on this over towards the side of Shower, but now no info being given. 40 seconds left on the clock, and they're trying to run down the timer for as long as they possibly can. They need to gain this info. They're gonna be able to get it. We should see this Omen finding the skill. Fell asleep on the angle. He needed to hold something there. He's gonna drop out for it.
Found one.
Alpha does find the retaliation kill, but they're running out of time. They need to head somewhere at the bare minimum. It's not looking that good for them.
Fire in the hole.
And I think it's done.
Wire destroyed.
It's a bad situation
10
to be in.
seconds left.
This is one spot that you don't really want to try and hold. It's done. It's dusted. There's no way they're going to get this round done. Again,
Down B.
ran out the clock for way too long, and this is why they're going to pay the price. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly why you need to be a lot more decisive in your takes. If you wait for your opposition for way too long, those last couple of seconds has a high chance of never. You're not going to be in control. You are constantly going to make a lot more mistakes trying to gain some space for your team. And that's when mistakes start to. Now we're on to this round though. See how much we can get out of this. Slow take. The other way. It's game you're up till now, but with this forward push up. Making its way up. Playing pretty aggressive with the teleporters. I don't know how much I like this because this can easily backfire in a couple of seconds, but again, it's all about them just being able to hold Vengeance, causing some forms of damage. Pi is not going to be able to find that kill though, gets completely caught off guard. Alpha with the reset's not going to be able to find anything. Vengeance is able to get that refrag though, so at the end of the day, it's completely fine and dandy. They needs to be the game changer. Pushes his way up, but this double peak is just such a mess. It's such a problem. Vengeance, he's taking a swing. He's gonna take a fight, but he's gonna trap because of it. Bane talks. Rat, sorry. He's gonna be able to shut down one more, but at the end of the day, the Cypher, he's been good. He got an ace in these type of blood situations, but is it gonna be an easy one? Oh hell, here comes another one from the back to get that final kill at 3-6 scoreline. Pretty dominant, pretty normal. Nothing to really worry about here at all. Things look bleak. KhelaPariNah are just in the worst spot. Unless they switch out their game plan the way that they're pushing to these defensive sidelines. know how they're gonna do it because their defensive line needs to be a lot more potent. You have to remember that Bind is a very defensive favored map. The fact that the attackers already got these 6 rounds just completely nullify any form of problem that they could have had. Chamber and Raze are making as much noise as they possibly can over towards this B side, but I don't think they're gonna buy it. So remember that these type of fakes happen quite often. Again, this slow play doesn't really get you anywhere. Don't forget the Cypher plays here. That Cypher camera can easily clear out every single side thing you're trying to go in for. Getting as many bullets down as possible to try and go in for a Hail Mary play, but again, they need a swing. Cypher shows himself. It's the play that he needed. That's the shots that could connect, but my god, Sage nearly gets caught by a hair. Got killed out almost. No. Oh boy. This timing window that they can really get, but still Alpha's gonna be able to get another kill. Alpha's gonna be able to shut down a second. The trades are gonna be beautiful from him. They're looking for more and they're trying to shut things down. Final player over towards the other side. Neon can easily find this kill, but Pi, I don't think he's gonna be giving this one away without a fight. Needs to worry about another one though. Maybe go in for a couple of shots. Vengeance goes in for the swing, but the movement's just better from his side and Arena. It's that final kill to take it all home for his squad. And Team Bane's movement just seems so pristine in some of these cases. They know how to throw off their opposition's aim, and I love that. No overcommitments at all in the way that they're taking these fights. Those are the things that will give you a lot of these wins. Smart, methodical play. That's all that you can.
They will cover.
Ooh. Oh my god! This is why sometimes they say that the Bucky is the worst weapon that you can possibly have. Pi maybe shuts down another, but yep, Alpha.
One enemy
Pick
remaining.
W movement. Alpha just did a couple of things here. Sadness for the side of Pi, but again, it's Valorant. So you're gonna be able to get away with stuff like that. Vengeance holding from the top side. Maybe the Tox Rat's gonna be able to find something. New free kill, maybe up to 1. Doesn't really find out anything. Gains in info. Ooh, good shots from him. Shuts down Tox Rat, but he's gonna be able to get a gun, but not gonna be able to do anything. Best off to go in for a save. But do a lot of time to go in for this. Yeah, needed to be a little bit further.
Last round before the
He
switch.
would die in that case, but it's completely okay. Nothing to really worry about there. So regardless, keep it going, keep it steady.
Shadows traveling.
Cage 3. Why this cage 3?
What?
Fire in the hole!
Yo! Alpha just.
Grenade!
Man just fucking ran down and completely turned everything around. He's just on a different level of his own. Flying in through the air like a bee and stinging them down one by one. He's majestic in his own right. Gets all the value that he possibly can. Now Toxrat, he's looking for more, but not gonna be able to find out anything. Here comes Alpha. He's looking for his ace. It's probably gonna be able to get it as well if no one's gonna be able to stop him. The man's trying to run, but he's not gonna be able to hide anytime soon. And too much over aggression can get that completely shut down. And the members of the attack, they went in too deep and they paid the ultimate price for it with their own lives here, ladies and gentlemen. 4 and 8. Not really the
Switching
worst,
sides.
I would say, for the side of KhelaPariNah, but a lot of these rounds they are getting, I see the mistakes being made by Team Bane. Now that they're on the defensive side, not even arguably the much more stronger side of Lion. Looks rough for the other end because this double sentinel composition on the attack, I don't know how this is gonna happen. Double sentinel is the most powerful comp that you can have on the defensive side, but the fact that you're down 4 rounds, this pistol round carries so much weight, and unless you're able to pull off a miracle with this, just down 4. Poor guy. He misses out on the grenades, not gonna be able to do out much. Wasted utility down on the 1. Takes it any some leads, but be a little bit too much being invested all at once, and this form of an investment can be a problem, but I guess they find more value on towards the back end at least. Vengeance waiting around the corner, trying to figure out as much of the angles as he possibly can. Maybe finding the first, and he's gonna be able to get out almost immediately unscathed. Okay, Vengeance. He's gonna be good for the third. He's looking for one more, but it's not gonna be able to find it. Too much over aggression, a little bit of an overheat. Can be a costly one. One bullet and a dream in the hands of Alpha. Can pull off a miracle. Can pull off a clutch. And again, Pi. Good for the first. Is he gonna be good for the second? That's a real question. Notes in hand. Stops out that level of aggression, but Neon's gonna face plant it down with the head hunter. The body hunter seemingly here. 2 body shots. Takes it out. That's 4 and 9. Brings this around a little bit better, I would say, at least these shots, but
That works.
is it the best? Not really, but does it work? Sure.
Yes, this should
Anything can work if you believe.
Where are you?
Cover going out.
A lot of damage being already done by the grenades. 4 players are on 1 HP. And Neon, is for him, it's just mowing down some weeds. He's looking for more weeds to mow down, and he's just gonna be able to find out everything that he needs. Everyone just starts running in. It's not it easy. It's for the purpose of Team A. Weeds are just on another level, seemingly that they all want. And the grenade just
This goes
perfect from Alpha, dealing damage to every single one of the players.
That goes there.
And he made sure that they were all low on 1 HP. Those rushes do not work versus arrays on a lot of these occasions, so you need to be careful of when you have to go in for plans like that. Unless you can bait out those levels of utility or bait out that grenade, you never want to push your way up. Otherwise, it could just spell doom for you. So many options.
There.
You see a fast execute here, and this execute can easily work out, or it could go haywire in a couple of seconds. It all depends on Vengeance trying to go in for that first initial kill. Doesn't really find anything, and Vengeance is gonna be able to get one, but his teammate
Spike planted.
lives through that one fully. Marshall in hand, 1 player over towards Zuka. Information already being gained, and
One enemy remaining.
that Bucky's not going to do anything. Maybe 1 kill at the bare minimum from the hands of Lamau to maybe retaliate. Okay, maybe a secondary. This is very much possible. Spoke a little bit too soon. The Spy, he had the ammo, and he had the better weaponry. Shuts down the Omen. With that, a 5 and 10 score. Beautifully done from the members of the attack. It's now. Not only were they able to win the round, but they were able to stabilize slightly, not too much though, because they did lose out on 3 of their guns. If they had a bare minimum of 4 guns remaining, I would have said this was a very successful round, but still they are hurting quite heavily. While on the other side of the spectrum, we do see the members of Team Baines just having everything on the board. Even an operator coming out in hands of Vengeance. This guy is looking to make sure he hits every single shot from now on. Well, this is gonna be a flying race coming in towards the side. Maybe finding a one more. What?
Here comes the party.
A little bit of a questionable point from the side of Neon, not really holding from the other
Spike
side.
planted.
He knows for a fact his left is completely cleared out. New issues, I guess, from one end, but I believe so. Got completely caught off guard there. Just not that good for him. Try and survive, maybe go for another play, and he's gonna be able to get it regardless. Vengeance is gonna be good for one, but is he gonna be good for a second though is the real question. Doesn't look like it, not just yet. The timing needs to be perfect. The window's gonna be small. He needs to look on front, he needs to look on back, he needs to take a swing. He's gonna be able to get one, but that's it. No time whatsoever. This guy's gonna be able to flash, delay, doesn't even need to take a shot. He just needs to wait and see how it all pans out for him. No time whatsoever. Dips out. We will take that teleport to save as well. 6 and 10. The attackers, they're now back on the server. KhelaPariNah holding it all down, and Neon just looking a little bit dazed and confused of how he wants to play everything out here, because currently it doesn't look that good.
Time to hunt.
Over towards the other side, though, we're seeing a little bit more of a fast take from the others. And I like this. This is smart. This is good, but Neon. Ooh, he's playing with fire.
Grenade.
This is way up with the judge. Does get that first, and this is going to be a crucial first kill. But again, it is going to be Adib coming in clutch, being able to find multiple more. Bane comes in from the sides, but again, it's just not enough. The body's slowly piling. Toxred does find one more, but okay. Last couple of bullets, he's going to be able to shut down Noob. My god, the shots are clean and crispy from them. They're getting closer and closer to breaking down this defensive line. But for now, the attackers, the way that they're going in for these points is just so meticulous. They can play the time beautifully, considering how much they've spread themselves out, and the fact that the defenders have to clear so many angles, and the fact that they're most of the time having to retake with only 2 members or even 1 member remaining. The sheer amount of corners they need to change just completely shuts down the opportunities that they could have had slowly retake the site. It's just not present for them. They need to be so quick, and the fact that they're giving away so many sound cues is also giving the attack ample opportunities to just play time. They don't even need to peek until that spike gets touched, and even if it gets touched, this one Sky can easily throw them off their game. It's not looking that good for them, but regardless of that, let's just see how it all pans out. Ten seconds left. Jumping straight in. We see a slight issue on the other side. Running out from this.
Time to hunt.
Doesn't look that good because Vengeance finally pulls out the Empress. Timing's gonna be beautiful. And the Cypher immediately takes a back seat.
You will
Cypher's
not
been
kill my
absolutely
ally.
promising for this roundup, but
Shock dart.
promising nature needs to hold for even longer. Shock darts raining in, some form of damage being dealt, but again, that wall completely blocks off the A-Short sideline, and not having A-Short present for that long could just spell doom for you. But defenders, they don't know just yet. They played far back, and this is a full-scale assault over towards Showers. The Showers push can easily work out in their favor, or it could be the biggest mistake of their entire career. That's the first kill. Vengeance, he's looking for more, and I think that Vengeance, he's gonna be able to get away with so much here if he's able to time it all properly. Doesn't find the kill though, gets caught out. And now they need to go in for damage control.
Spike
Neon
planted.
doesn't really have much to work with. Talks right over towards this other side. Maybe he gets that first skill. Maybe he's able to find something. Not working out, and Noob is in such a beautiful spot. If he finds the perfect angle, no one's gonna clear him, but he gets completely caught out. Sadness for him, but still good place regardless. One more shot, a couple of kills. Splits out all the players. Here it comes. The angle's gonna be given, and Bane, he do not miss a single beat. Multiple angles covered, shots to be done, and 7-11 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. And Team Banes, they are the Banes of the existence of KhelaPariNah, because now it doesn't look to be on their feet. For now, though, at least.
Revealing area.
Let's just see how the forward position's gonna
Out of
be.
charge.
Looks to be a little bit more of an emphasis
Spike
over on
down
the
A.
defensive side, and again, it seems as though they have their mojo back and spray down over onto A-Shore, just completely on 3 players before they can even get out in towards the side. And now it's just completely done. How are you gonna live through this? Absolutely no way, shape, or form. Here comes another push. Oh, it just didn't spawn on the tippy toes. Doesn't look that good. Take a swing, get that final kill. Adib's gonna be able to take that Hawk's Red, but that's just slight bits of damage. Nothing else.
Match point.
It's already done here, ladies and gentlemen. Ouch. The side of Team Banes. It took them a little while to understand the game plan of KhelaPariNah, but as soon as they did, those reads and those spray downs just go down. Any hope that the members of the defense could, members of the attack could have had to even take over a round. It doesn't look that good for them, but you can always believe, can't you? That
I've got
maybe,
your
just
trail.
maybe, they can pull off a miracle. Yeah, that's
Spike down B.
Neon playing it cheeky there, right over towards the underside.
One enemy
He's looking for more. The final kill should be theirs, and Alpha's gonna be able to close everything out.
Defenders win.
Team Banes, they're gonna be the ones to take away match number 7 of this entire tournament, ladies and gentlemen. For day number 2, the first initial stream. That's gonna be a good one. And Team Banes will deserve victory. And KhelaPariNah just have to play a little bit more. Try and fix out your strategies, because you became a little bit too predictable at the very end. And Team Banes, because of the game plan that they had, were just able to take it all away. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first initial stream. We're gonna be back with the second one real soon and real shortly. See you then.